What's going on, folks? It is here. DC Power Supply came with some really interesting information. Apparently, now this is just how I see it, but apparently, if you throw it up in the air, it'll rain for 10 minutes. So go ahead and get you a glass of wine, but don't get too tipsy because you might fall into the trash can. All right, let's open this thing up. Okay, so right off the top we have product certificate. This qualified product has passed the quality inspection and meets the technical standards. And a warranty card. Oh, 1 year warranty. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Guess I should keep that, huh? We have, okay. We have a user manual. We have a spec sheet, and we have the unit. So I'll be right back. Alright, so the unit seems to be packaged well, especially considering I did buy this from Amazon. I'm going to put a picture right up here because I got this on Amazon Prime Days, and I didn't jump on the bandwagon and make a fresh video just because of this. This is the power supply I spoke about. I spoke about a few days ago on a video. This is the model. Let's see if you can see. Okay, model SPS C3010. It's probably made by a whole bunch of different names. It's a 30 volt, 10 amp, constant current, constant voltage, adjustable power supply. This one does not have the switch. There's something under there. Anyway, this is set up for 115 volts. There is a hole under here, under this sticker. I don't know if you can see that, but you know what? Let's see what it is, because it's brand new and the sticker should come off fairly easy. Who knows? We'll try. There we go. Aha. So apparently there's other versions that use this exact same case that do have that switch. We'll just put it back on because it's on the back and I don't really care. But so now y'all know that. Probably overseas or something. It is fused right here. Let's see if we can get that out. Let's see. How does that work? There we go. It is fused. Outside access, which is nice. And that is a... I don't know, I can't see because I'm blind and old. Ugh. What did I say? It's upside down. What does that say? It is a 5 amp fuse, which is kind of weird for a 10 amp supply, but okay. Whatever. Alright. Oh, and it comes with a spare too. If you look right in there, there's a spare fuse, which is nice. Okay. We'll put that back in. How the hell did I get this out? I forgot what it looked like. I might have done it wrong. I don't know. I'm being weird. Yep. Okay, it goes in that way. Alright. So, yeah. Fused, which is good. This is the front. It is a Nice Power. That's who makes it. Has a 5 volt 2 amp USB-A, your power button, and your output power button, which is, oh, that's just a momentary switch. This is the actual switch. Okay, it has ground, earth ground. No, that's not earth ground. Earth ground. One of the two. Anyways, it'll be in the instructions. But one's an earth ground, one's a power supply ground and positive. And of course, it has coarse, very fine, coarse, fine voltage and amps. So pretty standard. Doesn't weigh a ton. Maybe a pound. So it seems like, you know, it's non-professional charging equipment, and we should use it under human condition. That's probably sound advice. Use under professional guidance. So maybe I'm not supposed to use this by myself, but I'm going to use it by myself anyway. Non-professionals are not allowed to use it alone. Okay? Minors, you're not allowed to use. I wonder if these are laws. And please make sure to, the input voltage is correct to avoid accidents. Which is, you know, if you're using one of these, you kind of know. So because this is silly, we're just, yeah, you know, gonna take that off. Look at how pretty that is now. I do like the finish. It doesn't hold your fingerprints, which is nice. I am not one of the guys that just tears these off for you, so don't expect it. It's not going to happen. I like keeping my screens protected as long as possible, and at some point, whenever it gets scratched or whatever, then I take it off. Makes it last a lot longer. So let's go ahead and power this thing up. Oh, it does come with the power cord and a set of leads that are, let's see if these are decent leads or not. They're PVC, Nice Power. It'd be nice to see silicone. Silicone leads are really not much more. Not nowadays. Looks like the 4mm banana jack and a standard cheapy alligator clips, which is fine, you know, for a power supply. Unless you're doing serious stuff, you might want to upgrade, but this will work just fine for me. Like I said, I may at some point, I have my own silicone wiring, and I'll probably at some point upgrade this because I just hate PVC. But okay, we're gonna go ahead and get it plugged in. You can't make this up, man. Trash guys were supposed to be here yesterday. They show up today, right when I turn on the camera. Okay, we are all plugged in. We'll go ahead and boot this baby up. It is currently set at 32 volts, which is more than it said it would do. Okay. Oh, nice. It's not a rotary encoder. It's a, it turns like a potentiometer. Looks like it's 0.87 is the lowest and 32.63 is the highest. Not bad. Put it at about, oh, that's good. Amperage, what do we got here? Oh, okay. That's voltage, coarse, and fine. My bad. Amperage. Okay, here we go. Alright, amperage. We got just under half an amp to just over 10, which is also good. We'll just set this at, I don't know, a couple amps, whatever. That is very fast. Oh, okay. it's a little fiddly, but I imagine get used to it, it'll be fine. Um, and output is this button, which sets it to 13.2 volts. All right. Well, let's see how accurate it is. We will turn on this to DC. Currently it is 13.2 volts. We hit the output switch. And what are we reading? We're not reading. Why aren't we reading? What's going on here? Oh, I bet this is why. I bet that's why. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got it set up. Let's see what it's reading. We got 13.21 volts. We hit the output button, which sends power here. By the way, the green is the earth ground. I did watch on Big Clive. He suggested that you run a jumper between the two. Something about live voltage out the ass end of this thing. So I'm going to do that. But right now I'm just testing. So I did have it plugged in here. It didn't work, obviously. But you could connect this and then have yourself 2 grounds anyway. So, but anyway, 13.21 volts, 2 volts, whatever. And we're reading 13.18. Not terrible. Do some fine adjustment. Oh, can't turn it down anymore. Alright, let's turn it there. Let's do that. 12.36, 12.3. Okay, so we're looking at just a couple of counts out. So you know what? For what we do in this neck of the woods, that's going to work just fine. Obviously, if you hit the output button again, that will turn off the power. And this is an auto ranging meter, so ignore all the jumpy jumpies. That's what it does. But yeah, so first impression, not too bad. It is, I will say, for right now, for $35, which is what I got this for, I am not crying. And the best part is it came the same day. I ordered it yesterday. It showed up yesterday evening, and I was tired and wasn't going to make a video. But now it is coffee time, so I decided to go ahead and make a video. Things I like. Let's go with that. Right off the bat, things I like. It is a metal box. I definitely like that. It's not plasticky, junky. The adjustments not being on a rotary are also wonderful. The buttons are sound. I can't really cry about that. The display is really nice. It's a white on black. Really, that's going to be plenty visible. The size is big enough for people even like me. We will see how this operates over time. This is not a product review. This is just an unboxing. My power supply died. Y'all know that. I looked at building another one. It was more expensive to build another one than it was to just buy this. So I bought this. I'm going to go back and re-look at Clive's video. His wasn't the exact same one as this. It was J-Power or some shit. You know, the Chinese, they have, I don't know, 15 different names for the same exact product. But in any event, he did a teardown on his. I'm not going to do that. But what is going to happen is I'll start using this on the bench, and we'll see just how everything goes. Again, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, push a couple of my buttons. It makes the algorithm say, hey, people are watching your stuff. It also helps the subscriber thing, which is not on. It's okay, guys. I'm still setting up over here. I did figure out how to put an Amazon wish list down in the description. It's down there. If you guys want to help the channel, help me make content, there's some silly things on there. Okay, they're not silly. It's actually stuff that I'll use. But nothing real expensive. Just whatever stuff. Stuff that I actually use. And if you're feeling generous, that'll help the channel. And it's completely anonymous. I won't call anybody out. It's just, that's it. You pick something, whatever, and you say, hey, send it, and it'll send it to me. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch y'all in the next one.